Okay, here's a little something you need to know about me. I loved Pokemon Arceus. In fact, when I recently did my top 10 games for the Switch, what did I put in the top 10? Well, 9 other games, as well as Pokemon Arceus, because I really felt like it was my childhood coming to life. It was everything I wanted from Pokemon, just being able to catch Pokemon in real time in the overworld. So I've been waiting to see what Pokemon ZA looks like. I woke up a little late today. It's 11 right now. Forgive me. I haven't seen ZA yet. I really don't know what to expect. I checked my phone and immediately my whole sub feed was Pokemon ZA reactions. So I'm just gonna film my own and add to it. I haven't seen anything else. I actually haven't even looked it up yet. Ooh, it's 3.5 minutes long. That's still pretty long. Oh, heck yeah. I'm so excited.
Pokemon Legends ZA is a new title in the...
Okay, off the rip, that's a big city. It's a very muted and N64 looking city, but I don't care. At this point, I'm okay with it.
The story takes place in Lumiose City, the largest city in the Kalos region. Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas. These days, Lumiose is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to turn it into a city.
Okay, all right. Welcome back into the Surfshark podcast. My name is Wood. And my name is Wood. And this week, we're talking about Surfshark.
Yeah, just like last week.
Yeah, it's great to mix it up once in a while.
Well,
so Surfshark VPN, it's a VPN.
Yeah, a virtual private network.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to protect what you're doing online. You don't want people to see what you're Googling, especially you.
What do you mean, especially me?
I'm just saying, if I was a pervert, I'd want to keep that stuff pretty quiet.
Who are you calling a pervert? What stuff? I Googled anime boobs in front of you one
fooling
time.
me, buddy. But you are fooling everybody else because you use Surfshark VPN.
What?
For me personally, I use a VPN for a lot of reasons, but unblocking content is a big one. You ever go to a video on YouTube and it's blocked in your country?
Hate that.
Hate that. Yeah. I don't want to repeat what I said earlier, but you can easily just unblock it by using Surfshark VPN and putting yourself into the country that it's not blocked in. Same with Netflix. You know, Netflix is a huge expansive Netflix library that we're all paying for.
I'm not a pervert.
Right.
Right.
It's frustrating. I pay for that. I want to access it, and using Surfshark, you can.
Don't ignore me.
Also, like when you use public Wi-Fi, when you're at a coffee shop or a hotel or you're traveling, it's great to use a VPN for those same security reasons. You do not need some stranger at who knows where getting your credit card information or your logins or whatever else over an unencrypted network Wi-Fi.
I don't know what he was talking about. I really don't.
What is your problem?
Me a pervert,
okay,
dude.
fine.
I won't
say that. My wife
say
called
that.
me.
I don't think I've even said it.
I won't say it.
I won't say it.
And here at the Surfshark podcast, we are sponsored today by
Surfshark.
That's right. And you can get 4 months of Surfshark for free by going to surfshark.com/BeatEmUps. BeatEmUps? Why did we pick BeatEmUps?
I don't know that guy.
That doesn't matter.
All right.
Surfshark.com/BeatEmUps and get yourself
4 months free.
4 months free. That's right. Big thank you from us here at the podcast.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Pervert.
What? Nothing.
Okay, clearly Game Freak has not asked for any help with their development. They are still powering through and trying to build worlds on their own. Look, Arceus was really fun despite how it looked, so I'm trying to look past that right now. It actually looks like a Scarlet and Violet city merged with Arceus, because all Arceus had was that little dinky village town. It's actually kind of exciting to get an Arceus game in a big city. I wish the city didn't look, well, like that.
After you arrive in Lumiose City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will become your first partner.
Oh.
Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile.
Wait, Chikorita. Wait, where's the Quill? Where's Tepig coming from?
You'll choose one of these Pokemon to accompany you on a new journey as you get to know Lumiose City and its inhabitants.
Okay, cute.
Here are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter.
Should I tell you what I'm picking? Probably Totodile. Totodile's sick.
You'll meet a new friend and ally, either Urbane or Tawny. The hotel where you'll be staying is run by AZ.
Ugh.
You'll also
Whoa,
meet his
wait,
partner,
ooh,
Floette.
his name is AZ.
Lumiose's
Wait,
redevelopment
AZ.
is being managed by Quasartico Inc. You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO, Jet, and her secretary, Vinny.
Gotta be honest. Don't care. I mean, actually, that creep, I'm interested. That freak, I want to know more. Everyone else, don't care. Show me Pokemon, show me how the game works.
To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones. These areas, located
Oh, wait, wait. Is the entire game set in the city? Like a huge city that just has wild zones? I don't know how I feel about that.
give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive.
That's really cool and really bizarre. Like they're gonna section off the city and just let it like overgrow and just be for Pokemon. It's a cool concept. Very, very bizarre.
Catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball. If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target,
So the
making it
battling
easier
is
to
the
catch.
same, which is good, which is great. That's what I wanted.
This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles.
What?
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the
That's sick. Yeah, that's actually awesome. One step closer to getting actual Pokemon battles from the anime. I always thought about that actually, because even in Arceus, an attack would connect no matter what. Even playing Arceus, I was like, you know what would be the next step? If I had to actually time my attacks so that they didn't miss. I honestly had that thought because that's such an integral part of the battles in the anime. Love that idea actually. That's actually really, really cool and adds so much strategy to the battles. It takes it further away from the traditional style of battling where you just select an attack and the attack hits no matter what. I mean, that's how the games have always been. But if we're moving to this more open, free, running around the battle, throwing everything in real time, it makes it feel even more weighted and real and adds a whole new level of strategy to this style of Pokemon game. That's exactly something I'm looking for in a new title to follow up from Arceus. That's really cool.
lead your partner Pokemon through battles and
I love that. You see how he ran and the Pokemon followed and they dodged the fire blast?
lead your partner
And then he, obviously there might be like a bug Pokemon, right?
Pokemon
So
through
he
battles and
changed
dodge
out
in.
for a rock Pokemon. That's the kind of like Marvel Rivals battling real-time strategy that I'm 1000% excited for. Credit to Pokemon where it's due. It's still obviously not great for a game in 2025. At least this one shot here, you have this like moving grass, you have the building, you have the statue. There's kind of some things going on here. It's not an incredibly pretty picture, but it's definitely a more complex picture than what we've been experiencing from them recently. I feel like they upped their game a little bit here.
Swap Pokemon if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move. What's
Great.
more, certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, well, I think we kind of expected that. I always felt like Mega Evolutions was always the coolest one. And then from there, everything else felt really gimmicky. It's cool to see it come back.
When a trainer's Keystone resonates with the Mega Stone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor.
So here I see us battling on the streets outside of the wild zone. I see us battling on the rooftop.
Battle in its favor.
I still don't see anything outside the city.
As Lumiose continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you.
It's a huge looking city.
Pokemon Legends ZA. Coming late 2025.
To what console? That was lost on me. I have no idea if that was like a Nick Fury Avengers moment and everyone got excited for that. I didn't get it. They didn't say what console it's coming to. I am assuming the Switch 2 will be out by then, which means Nintendo is really not letting anybody announce any Switch 2 games until they're ready, because this is definitely going to be a Switch 2 game and cross-release. All this footage as well, it's worth noting, is from the Switch version of this game, for sure. I don't think they would be able to show any Switch 2 footage. It would be too obvious. Nintendo are really keeping all that under lock and key, and they're very clearly badging this with Nintendo Switch. This is a Switch game. We've showed you the Nintendo Switch 1 footage. I'm really interested to see when it launches the Switch 2 version if it looks better than this. If they actually take advantage of that hardware and they're able to push the game a little further and make it nicer. Because it's Game Freak, and I don't have a ton of confidence in them. I'm not sure about that. I think the best we might be able to see is some better resolutions. But either way, I would be expecting the Switch 2 version to look a little better, and all of this was definitely recorded off Switch 1 hardware. So there's still something really exciting to look forward to there, because this is definitely going to release on both consoles. We only saw within the city. Now, I think I almost remember hearing that the whole game is set within the city, so I guess you do not leave the confines of the city. To me, that would have to then be a huge city. Pokemon Arceus had several expansive open world areas, like really large. And if all this city has is little wild zones, that would have to be a lot of wild zones to make up the same amount of space. Okay, there's still a lot I think we don't know about this, but I love everything that I saw. Visually, obviously, it's still a bit of a muted, blurry, low resolution mess, but I think it's a better effort than what we've been seeing from them. That's Pokemon ZA. Still don't have a release date, but I am excited for that. Let's quickly try and skip through Pokemon Presents.
And new episodes of Pokemon Concierge are in production.
Kim and I loved the Pokemon Concierge. If you didn't watch this on Netflix, it's very heartwarming. I remember both of us were having a hard time not crying while watching it. It was so sweet. Pokemon Unite, not really worried about it. Cards, not really worried about them. Pokemon they're really going all in on mobile games, huh? Pokemon Go and the card games. Obviously, it's making a ton of microtransactions for them. And then Unite even. Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon mobile games happening. I kind of wish they would spend more time, money, and resources on the main games and stop doing all of these different mobile games, but maybe it'll be fun. I don't want to be a hater. I guess that's it. We didn't get any remakes. I was really hoping for like Black and White generation remakes, just because I never played Black and White and everyone said they were really good. So I was kind of hoping they would remake them, but we got Champions. I'm probably going to do a deeper dive and breakdown in my podcast today on Nintendo Podcast, and also maybe look over some more of the Pokemon Presents and other things. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link down below to my podcast. Other than that, let me know your thoughts for ZA. I'm really excited. This year, it's about to get insane. We're a month away from the April Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, and from there, I feel like things are going to start moving pretty quickly. We're going to be trying to get our pre-orders for the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is going to roll out the new launch games, and then from there, I'm sure there's a ton of things lined up for the mid to the rest of the year. When Metroid hopefully comes out, when Pokemon ZA comes out, it's going to be a stacked back half of the year. I'm trying to keep up and follow along now because there's going to be so much to play and so many videos to make. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to have new things to talk about. You guys have no idea. If you like this video, like it, comment it, leave all your thoughts below about Pokemon ZA and what I missed, because then maybe I can talk about it on the podcast. All right.